you're listening to Mr. Boxing Today.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, man. So Mark Breland has came out and he has broken his silence. People were sending me all these messages, man, saying, did I hear what Breland said? So he took to Instagram. This is where I got this from. This is his official Instagram page, and he left a post right under the video of Teddy Atlas on his YouTube show. I forget the name of it, but Teddy Atlas YouTube channel. He came out and gave his thoughts about Wilder's accusations as far as the spiked water goes. Allegedly, Wilder saying that his water was spiked by Mark Breland. So Breland came out with this post, and one thing I noticed when I looked on Instagram, man, I tried to. One thing I did notice is I was trying to see if Wilder still follows Breland. I couldn't find the information, but I did notice that that Breland still follows Wilder. I tried to see if Wilder follows him, but Breland got like 4,200 people that follows him. That's a lot of damn scrolling down the screen to check, but Breland only follows about 50 some odd people, and Deontay Wilder is still one of them. So, he's privy to what's going on. As far as, what's being said, I'm sure even if he wasn't on social media, people are telling him about what's going on as well. And I did notice that Malik Scott still follows Mark Breland. All right, but this is what Breland had to say, man. He says, anyone who really knows me knows I wouldn't go back and forth with anybody unless it's in the ring. I've been boxing since I was 8 years old, so I didn't give a big portion of my life to the sport. I dedicated my entire life to this sport, but I have never seen the things I'm seeing now in all those years. I'm only on social media because of my girl. We went somewhere and there was a picture of me and we were very surprised. And she said, this is one of the reasons you need social media in this day and time. She said there are people who have deep admiration for you, and social media is a way to give them some access to you. She asked me all the time, am I tired of it? Do I want to go back to life without it? I always say no, because the amount of support, love, and gratitude I get lets me know all the hard work I put into my career was worth it. I looked at it, I read thousands of videos, texts, and comments, and I would put up 1,000 of them if I could, because so many of them was 100, but I can't. But I do have a file for all of them that moved me. I thank all of you for your words. I chose this one because it hit most of the marks and said like only he could. Thanks, Teddy Atlas. Let me add this last. The Twitter pic that's out there is not from me. It's not how I speak, and there's nothing funny about this show that's going on. Stay tuned. Stay well. I'm still standing. At Teddy Atlas. And the picture he is talking about, there was a picture floating around. People were saying that it was from his either his Twitter or Instagram account where allegedly he came out and said that, yeah, I did piss, or I did spike Wilder's water. I pissed in it after the fight. Okay, that was floating around the internet. People thought that was true. That was not true. And like Breland said, it's not how he talks. It's not his character, right? From what I know of. But what I will say is this is his response, but it's kind of a non-response in a way, because look, man, what we want to hear is you just denying this shit 100%. Now, if this is his way of doing it, I would just rather hear, look, man, just address the elephant in the room. Look, Deontay Wilder, I didn't spike his water, man. I don't know, why he thinks this or why he believes this, but I did not spike his water. That's what we want to hear. This just sounds like a whole bunch of rigmarole, man. And I got respect for Mark Breland, a great amateur fighter, Olympian, world champion, all that stuff, man. Trained the world champion in Wilder. So I get it, man. But I think this should just go to court. And I think Mark Breland, if Deontay Wilder is lying on him, he should want to take him to court. I know that, he probably has a soft spot in his heart for Deontay Wilder, being that, he was like a father figure to him. But at the same time, though, man, you don't want people to run your name through the mud like this. And I'm sure, I could be wrong, but I'm sure Mark Breland wants to stay around the sport, and he doesn't want this stain on his name, especially if it's not true. You know what I mean? You can still have a soft spot in your heart, man, but at the same time, though, bro, you want to make sure that your name isn't, your reputation isn't being ruined by a lie. So even if you just take him to court for, defamation of character or something like that, man, but Right now, it comes down to who do you believe? Do you believe Mark Breland or do you believe Deontay Wilder? I would just rather see it go to court. I've never been around both of these guys at the same time. I've never been in their training camps. I don't know if it was just Mark Breland throwing in the towel that Wilder wasn't happy with. Was it some things before that? Was it some things that's been going on the last year and a half, 2 years, 3 years? I'm not sure, because I haven't been around their camp like that. So I can only go off of, what's being presented to me. And I think Mark Breland should want to take this to court to clear his name. But I do like the fact that he did come out and post something, because for a minute here, he wasn't saying nothing. So pretty much in this, I mean, if this is his way of denying it, saying that, hey man, I've been in this sport all my life, I've never done this, I've never been accused of nothing like this or things like that, I would want more of a, I'm being honest with you, like, you got me fucked up type of response. And I know, but Mr. Boxing, Mark Breland doesn't talk like that. I get it, man, but there's a time and a place for everything, and sometimes you do got to stand up, probably get out of character to some degree to defend your name. All right, but maybe that's not his style. But I just want to see it go to court, man. I want to see it go to court because I can't, sitting here just, well, I believe Wilder, I believe Breland. When it comes to this Wilder thing, man, if Wilder says that he has some evidence that he's withholding right now with everything that's everything that he thinks went wrong that night, he says that he has evidence that he's withholding right now, and he'll present at a later time, according to Wilder. So I just want to see it go to court. That way, everything can come out. People can talk. They'll be on the stand or whatever, or it'll go to court and let a judge figure this shit out, man. This is right now is just crazy what's going on right now, man. But you guys let me know what you think in the comment section about this. I'm gone.